Hello students, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope that you are safe at home and enjoying our online teaching. In today's session, we shall see what is question tag. Question tag is a tail question which we add in the ending of a statement to ask assurance to the listener. Whenever you give a speech before the audience, in between that speech you put some statements and you ensure whether you are correct or not from the audience, and to ask such question you add a tag to the statement, a tag, a tail, such as this is a good idea, isn't it? This is a bad idea, isn't it? I am not your enemy, am I? So this is how you ask questions to the audience to give focus on your statement, on your point, and to make assurance yourself that you are correct. So this is the use of question tag. Let us see how to use question tag in a sentence. On the screen you can see there is a structure: auxiliary or modal verb plus subject pronoun plus question mark. Auxiliary or modal verb we use depending upon the sentence. First of all, we have to identify what is the tense of the sentence. Which is your first step? Identify the tense of the sentence. After identifying the tense, you write the whole sentence as it is. Whole sentence as it is. After writing this whole sentence, the given whole sentence, you remove the full stop and you give comma. You have to give a comma after that given statement. Thereafter, you use auxiliary or modal verb. Auxiliary means a helping verb depending upon the tense. In the first step itself, you have identified which tense is there in the given sentence. So depending upon that sentence, that tense, you have to use the helping verb. That we will see sentence by sentence. After using the helping verb, you use subject pronoun which will be related to the subject. A pronoun related to the subject. A pronoun. Next step is adding question mark. We add question mark. And these are the steps to make a question tag. Now let us see some examples. Here I have taken 10 types of sentences. These 10 sentences represent different forms, different helping verbs, different subjects also. So how to use question tag in that? Watch carefully and fit it into your mind. First example, I am on holidays. I am on holidays. This is a statement and here no action is there. This statement is showing the state of being. Am is used, but any ing form of verb is not used in the sentence. This is why it is a static sentence. How to use question tag? Write the sentence as it is. I am on holidays. See here, after the statement, remove full stop, give comma. I am on holidays, comma. If am is present in the sentence, if am is present in the sentence, we make its are when the question tag is negative. And one more very important thing is that whenever statement is positive, we make negative question tag, and whenever statement is negative, we make positive question tag. So here in the first example, the statement is positive, so we have to make negative question tag, and am is the helping verb here. So in the negative question tag, we convert am into are. Aren't I question mark. See here, for the negative question tag, we don't use amn't I. Amn't I is the wrong usage. We have to use aren't I. If the same sentence is negative, I am not on holidays. I am not on holidays, am I? This is how you have to change. If the given sentence is negative, I am not on holidays. I am not on holidays, comma, am I? मैं छुट्टियों पर नहीं हूं. क्या मैं हूं? In the second sentence, a different type is there. Let us see. Trees move with breeze. Here I have made bold to this main verb move, because move is showing tense in this sentence. Trees move with breeze. This statement is in which tense? Can you identify? This statement is in simple present tense. So to represent simple present tense, we use do, does helping verbs. So here, to add a question tag in the sentence, first of all, write down the complete sentence. Trees move with the breeze, comma. Now we have to use a helping verb depending upon the tense and agreeing with the subject of the sentence. So here tense is simple present tense and subject is trees, means it is plural. So for plural, which helping verb we use in simple present tense? Do. Don't they. Don't they. Trees move with breeze, don't they. Third example, water is flowing silently. Water is flowing silently. Here is and flowing is in bold because it is showing the tense, a different tense. In this sentence, in the given second sentence, the tense was simple present because move is V1 form. If we used D here, means if we made it moved, the trees moved with the breeze, the tag will change, and here instead of don't we will use didn't they. Didn't they. And here if the sentence was negative, the trees didn't and moved will become move. Didn't move with the breeze. Tag will become positive. Trees didn't move with the breeze. Did they? It will become did they, because the statement is negative. We have to add the positive question tag. Water is flowing silently. Now let us come on the third example, which is in present continuous tense. Water is flowing silently. Write the complete sentence as it is. Water is flowing silently, comma. Now the helping verb is already given in the continuous tense, which is, am, are, was, were. Is, am, are, was, were, these are the forms of the. These helping verbs are already present in the continuous tenses. So we can easily identify is, and the sentence is positive. This is why isn't. Now we have to use related pronoun here, subject pronoun. So subject is water. Water is neuter gender. This is why we have to use it. Isn't it? Question mark. And very important thing is there that always we have to use contracted form of the helping verbs if we are using the negative tag. Isn't, wasn't, didn't, don't, aren't. Such contracted forms of the helping verbs we have to use. Always we use contracted forms in question tag. Next, music has played a big role in Tansen's life. This statement, again in a different tense, has played. These two words are made bold because they are showing a different tense. Can you identify the tense? Yes, it is present perfect tense. From this has we can identify it is a present perfect tense. Has plus V3 form. Now to add question tag to this sentence, write down the complete sentence. Music has played a big role in Tansen's life, comma. Now see here, what is the subject here? Music. Music is the subject of the sentence. Music is singular, and this is why has we have to use as it is and add not to it. Hasn't, it pronoun we have used related to music because music is neuter gender. Music has played a big role in Tansen's life, comma, hasn't it? If the subject is plural, suppose if subject is plural, thoughts of great people. So thoughts is the subject in this sentence. Thoughts of great people have played a big role in Tansen's life. So here has will become have. In the same way we have to change in the tag also. Haven't they? Thoughts of great people have played a big role in Tansen's life. So tag will become haven't they. Next example, there is an intelligent communication between animals and nature. In this sentence we have underlined, we have bold there. The sentence is beginning with their word. So in such sentences we confuse which is the subject. But in such sentences, even if there is not a subject, we have to consider it subject and we have to use it in the tag. And the helping verb helping verb or the main verb. It is a main verb also because the sentence is static sentence. It is telling the state of being. So the same helping verb we have to use in the tag also. Let us see it. There is an intelligent communication between animals and nature. Isn't there? You have to add helping verb as it is, isn't, and if the statement is positive, it will become isn't or aren't. Thereafter you have to use there as it is. At last, question mark. Next example. This house looks suitable for us. This is a demonstrative pronoun. It demonstrates something. This is a house. That is a guitar. Those are trees. So these are different demonstrative pronouns. Some are singular, some are plural. In this given sentence, this house looks suitable for us. This is singular demonstrative pronoun because house is singular. So to change it into question tag, as it is write the sentence, this house looks suitable for us. Now the subject is not this. Subject is house. We are talking about the house. This is why we have to use the helping verb agreeing with the subject and the pronoun related to the subject. So, comma, the statement is in simple present tense. The house looks. Looks is the main verb. This is why does will come and not doesn't it for the house. See here we have used doesn't because the statement is positive. We have used not, and we have used does because the sentence is in simple present tense. Doesn't it. It we have used related to house. House is singular and it is neutral gender. This is why it we have used. Let us come on the next example. See the seventh sentence. Anybody can dance. Perhaps this could be your favorite sentence. Anybody can dance. This sentence is not having any particular subject. Means these words anybody, somebody, nobody, someone, anyone, no one. These words are called as indefinite pronouns. These are indefinite pronouns and they don't represent any particular subject. So even if the given word like anybody, nobody, someone, these are singular, we have to consider them plural because one person or many person, this is not definite. In anybody, one can be there or many can be there. This is why write the given sentence as it is. Anybody can dance. And one more important thing is there in this sentence, can is used. Can is a modal auxiliary. So can will become can't. Modal auxiliary we have to use as it is. If the modal auxiliary is given in the sentence, that we have to use as it is. And if the given sentence is positive, use the negative contracted form of modal auxiliary. If the given sentence is negative, use a positive form of the given modal auxiliary. Here the sentence is positive. Anybody can dance. Can't they? So here whenever anybody will come, anybody, nobody, somebody, such indefinite pronouns will come. Always you have to consider its pronoun they. And the helping verb in the question tag will agree with they. Next example, let us see. Do the meditation every day. Do the meditation every day. This is another type of sentence. It is imperative sentence. It is either giving you the order or it is giving advice. Do the meditation every day. So how to add question tag for this sentence? Here any subject is not given in the imperative sentences, and you know very well imperative sentence is an order or a request. So subject is you, means the listener is the subject of the imperative sentence. Do the meditation every day means you do the meditation every day. So here, considering you as the subject of the sentence, we add question tag to the imperative sentence. As it is write the sentence, do the meditation every day, comma. Now always in imperative sentences we use will as the helping verb. Will you, this will be the question tag of imperative sentences. Now ninth example of imperative sentences is a request. Please help the hungry people. So please word is used before the verb help. It is also an imperative sentence, but it is beginning with please. In this sentence also, do the meditation, please help the hungry people, comma. In this sentence, you can add the tag will you, question mark, or want you. If the sentence is beginning with please, you can add the question tag will you or want you. Anyone will be correct. But not in the eighth type of sentence. In these type of imperative sentences, you have to use will you only. Let us see the next example. Let's go for picnic. This is also a type of imperative sentence, but beginning with let's. Let's means the plural form let us. So how to add question tag for it? Write the sentence as it is. Let's go for picnic, comma. In sentences which begin with let's, we always use helping verb shall. So here you have to add pronoun as we, because let us is the subject. So us is a plural form. Related to us, we use we as the pronoun. Shall we? Let us go for picnic. Shall we? Always you have to use shall we. Even if the given sentence is negative, we have to use shall we. Now you have seen what is question tag, how to add question tag. If the sentence is positive, you add negative question tag. If the sentence is negative, you add positive question tag. 10 types of sentences I have shown you. Now I am going to give you a table in which contracted forms of the helping verbs are there. These are the contracted forms of the helping verbs. These you have to copy and you have to remember them. Pause the video, copy them. Now come on the exercise. You have to solve the exercise. the exercise, I have given 25 sentences. Copy these 25 sentences in your notebook and add question tags to them. If you have any doubt, ask on my personal WhatsApp number. So these are the 24 sentences which you have to solve. These are 24 different types of sentences. Solve all the sentences. If you have any doubt, you can ask me on my WhatsApp number. I hope that you would have enjoyed the video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.